Gentlemen of culture, what's up? It's your pal Isaac. Have a seat on the curb. Let's talk about some BMX.
Kids bikes line like chrome confession. Dad bought track stand full obsession. Hit that live, here comes the session. Chat's already going wild. Gentlemen of culture, we meet again. He raises that coffee like a best old friend. Talking big bike stories till the weekend ends.
All right, hey, my name's Isaac. I like to talk about BMX bikes. I grew up riding BMX bikes back in the 1980s, and now I ride big bikes because my body's hurt and I'm old. But hey, let's talk about some new stuff you can do for your bikes. If you grew up riding bikes and you have fond memories of looking through Freestyling and BMX Plus and BMX Action and Go and getting props videos in the mail, man, you're gonna understand the stuff that we talk about here. So let's talk about some bikes. Oh, God, coffee. Why is it made out of such good stuff? All right, so first and foremost, man, there's a lot going on at Legends Bike Co. And if you're unfamiliar with Legends, it is a company that basically just makes modern versions of bikes that we liked when we were kids. It's pretty interesting to see what they're doing over there. Their biggest name that they have been doing is Eddie Fiola with the former pros. These are bikes that are modern geometry, modern material, but look like the bikes that we grew up with when we were younger, man. So here's Bill talking about the Eddie Fiola former pro and all of the design elements that Eddie wanted on his bike. And the cool thing about it is Bill's been around. Supercross has been around since Bill was like a kid, working at SC and GT. So all these guys that grew up know Bill, and they know he can make frames now. So a lot of people just go to Bill and are like, hey, let's make frames. And he's like, let's do it. So that's how this stuff happens. So you have Eddie Fiola's line of bikes. If you're a big Eddie Fiola fan, man, check that out. And you can also find a pretty rad documentary called Effortless about Eddie Fiola, and you can find that on Amazon. I haven't watched it yet. I just haven't got around to checking it out, but I hear great things about it, so I'm pretty stoked. But man, you can find that over at Legends Bike Co on their YouTube. And then last night I was just kind of browsing around YouTube, and I saw he had another one about Pistol Pete's bike. LRP, which is it looks a lot like a quad angle with the two double down tube bars, little bar in the middle, just like a quad. Very cool looking frame, but it also has a huge gusset in the front like the DG frame. So it's kind of interesting to see like some of the progressions and how many of the elements from those bikes back in the day all kind of mashed together in certain frames. Very, very cool, man. They make a 26-inch LRP frame with the double down tube. They make them in like a red color. Very cool to see that. So take a look at Legends Bike Co, man. You're going to find some cool, unique frames that are very low numbered over at Legends Bike Co. So if you're looking for something unique for your next build, for your next custom show bike, take a look at the vintage stuff they have over at Legends. And in other frame news, Gary Turner released a two-piece Pacific Fire looking bike. Very cool. Interesting to see these. You can do a lot of customization with them. A lot of people are doing like, hey, I'll chrome or plate the back end and then powder the front end, and they do a lot of stuff with them. If that is your jam, here you go. Gary Turner has something for you right now. So that's the biggest frame drops that I've heard about this week. Gary Turner had some, Legends had some. We've got some completes coming from Torker and Supercross in the very near future. So if you're looking for a complete bike, you're looking to get on one, basically Torker and Supercross both have some new ones dropping. SE has some new ones dropping as well. Take a look at the SE socials and you will see some of the bikes that they have dropping. There's a lot of the gray with, purple, gray with pink, gray with blue, and a couple of crackle bikes that they have out there. So if you're in the market for complete bikes, take a look at there. There's some really good ones on the entry level over at SE. And then you also have some of the really high-end stuff over at Torker and at Supercross, depending on your price points. All right, and I want to quickly shift gears and give a product shout out to LJ and Maddie over at Rideout Supply. They sent me a couple sprockets that were some blem sprockets. So if you are local and you need a Rideout Supply sprocket, I have a couple. I have a black and yellow. This is just a reflective sticker, so it can come off if you need a black one. I also have, what color is this? An all black. There you go, the all black Rideout Supply. If you are in the need of that, or a gold, a smaller one, a gold Rideout Supply sprocket. If you're local to Phoenix and you need a new sprocket and you need a gold one, a black one, or a black and yellow one, hit me up, man. Let's talk about it. We'll film putting it on your bike and walk away with a sprocket. I just have a couple extras. That is an awesome opportunity from Rideout Supply. I just had put on one of their C-post clamps here. My two favorite things from Rideout Supply, actually three. I love the option of customizing your bikes with stickers and that they enable that. I love their sprockets they're thick and beefy, and they give a lot of confidence to me that I'm not gonna fold or break one on a ride. And because if you've ever seen some of the stock sprockets that come on most of our bikes when you buy a complete are very flimsy. That's one of the ways that they make them affordable for us. So get yourself a thicker, more beefy sprocket. And then their free wheels are very loud, very reliable, high engagement point. Very cool. So take a look at Rideout Supply for your next upgrades, accessories, things like that. Very, very cool company. All right, so let's just quickly recap. You have new frames from Gary Turner, the two-piece frame there. You've got Legends Bico with the former pro from Eddie Fiola and the LRP from Pistol Pete. Very, very cool frame, man. Don't sleep on that one. I think a lot of you guys could do some rad stuff with that LRP frame. I think if you see it, you're going to want one. All right, guys, let's transition over to the Speedster, the 29-inch Supercross AMX 250 Speedster bike. I've been building this for about 2 months. And it's been such a good time, man. A lot of fun for me. It's summertime right now. So this is basically, I live in Phoenix. Summertime is our winter because it's so hot you can't ride in the daytime. And at night we get a lot of summer monsoon rain season and stuff like that. So this is when I get to tweak my bikes and kind of work on them. So I've been building this up just over the last 2 months, really having a good time with it. But one of the things I have been struggling with are with handlebars. And then the other one is I want to swap out my cranks to my strong arm 4130 chromoly cranks, but I have to get an internal bottom bracket because the external bottom bracket that I have that I could use with it, it's too wide. So basically it's almost like riding a motorcycle because the bottom bracket pushes the arms out. So I just have to get an internal bottom bracket for it. So I was talking to Bill about that over at Supercross. He's the owner. And I was talking to him about it. And then he's like, bro, what's going on with your handlebars? And I explained the saga that's been going on, man. So here's the deal. Handlebars are basically, right, you got your handlebar where the grip goes. Then you have like the crossbar, the clamping area, and the part that goes up. The part in the middle is called the pocket. And what I've learned over the course of the last 6 weeks is the smaller the pocket, usually you'll have a longer grip area. And what I have to do is I have a shifter, a brake lever, and a grip. I need to all slide on to a handlebar in order to run this bike. And there's just not a lot, dude. I'll be honest with you. It's just not a lot of bars that have that, a smaller pocket with a lot of room. So Bill's like, dude, I think I got you. What size handlebars are you running now? And I started explaining how I started at 8, went down to 7, then 6.75. And I'm explaining like, man, I want lower bars so I can actually bunny hop when I need to, if I'm on a ride and I need to bunny hop up something. I want to be able to have that ability to do that. And shorter bars give you more torque and leverage because if I'm standing up on a 29-inch bike, my bars are about, like at the bottom of my rib cage. So really, if I do a bunny hop, I'm just doing a shrug, right? So the lower the bars, you can actually get some momentum to lift. And it's just something that it's not a trick. It's just like, hey, man, I want to be able to jump up curbs if I need to. Yo, you guys, I just got a box from Supercross. And I'm excited to show you these new 6-inch Rise cruiser bars that are carbon fiber. Look, man, I know a lot of you like the taller bars. I do too. I understand the appeal. But my thing is, I am riding this bike so much. And so having the taller bars, like I usually run 8-inch bars. Having the taller bars on the 29 is like trying to bunny hop or something like that. If I have to bunny hop up a curb or something on a ride. It's almost like doing like a deadlift or like a shrug because my handlebars are so high compared to where my feet are. So lower bars feel more comfortable to me and I have a lot more torque and pull. So that's what I'm excited about. So it looks like it's going to have enough room. So what I learned was the issue that I'm having on my bars is that I don't have enough handlebar because the pocket is too wide. So Bill's like, hey man, let me send you some bars. So I think these are going to work. We're going to test it out, but I would be able to have a grip, a shifter, and a brake lever on the same bar. So we're going to find out. And with that, because if you notice if I put my hand here, this is a 31, I think it's what, 31.8 clamping surface instead of, was it 27.7? Math man, you guys, I don't know if I memorized these numbers right. I'm just doing this air math. Standard BMX stem and standard bars have always kind of been the same size. But this one, oh, it comes in Allen key. What up? I always loved that, dude. I'm gonna go off on a tangent real quick. One of the things I loved about flight cranks when I was a kid was that it came with the Allen, the gray. I had the gray Allen tools that came with it to install them, and it was so rad. So when I see that, man, it's just such a nostalgic throwback. Polished 31.8 stem. Yeah, 31.8, dude. You guys, your boy's all right. 31.8 is the size. It is a, well, I think it's a 48 millimeter stem. Pretty nice, man. It's got a little milled out bottom on the, or section on the bottom, make it a little bit lighter. These are made for the carbon bars, so they're trying to make these as light as possible. So we'll talk about installing this and the carbon fiber paste you got to put on here. We'll do it here in a minute. But man, I'm just stoked to try these Supercross Cruiser. These are Cruiser, the Pro Carbon Cruiser bars. These are matte, which I'm into matte right now, you guys. Like, I think matte looks so sick. So yeah, let's get to putting these on. All right, bros, here is my Speedline stem with the 31.8. Because it's carbon fiber bars, we are going to put some fiber grip. Park Tool makes some. This is from Finish Line. I grabbed this from across the street at the mountain bike shop. And you just put a little bit on there. That's actually too much. But that might be about right. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to place the handlebars right there. All right, so what I'm doing right now is just to hold this on. I'm screwing these down to like barely, like finger tight, I guess is what you would call it. There we go. And I'm gonna put my fiber grip away. All right, now I'm just gonna clean the outside of the handlebars. All right, one thing you can see is I have this much left on my steer tube. These bars are 6.75. So by taking these off and putting on the 6-inch bars, all I have to do is swap the spacers that were on top of the stem underneath, and I'm golden. All right, let's go. So, there we go. Yup. Sweet. You guys, it's so hard to take my time sometimes when I'm so excited to try something new that this part is real difficult. Stopping to just enjoy the grip install, right? When really I just want to yank this thing down, set the handlebars up, and go pedal it real quick. All right. And see if I need a spacer in there, I'm not sure. I'm extra excited, you guys, because there's a ride tonight where I could go and play with this a little bit. All right, so I am setting my wrench here to 6 Newton meters, 6 Nm. And with the paste, that should be enough leverage
I gotta decide. About right there. I'm still just doing the star pattern, you guys, to balance out the load. Even more important on carbon. Okay. Now, I'm basically going to twist. If you guys have never seen one of these, I'm going to twist until it pops. I'm still going to do a star pattern. All right, this one I'm going to turn and it'll pop. Hear that? I'm going to go the opposing star, the top one, and there we go. All right. Now I got to center the bars. And then because the handlebar or the stem is clamping to 4130, tighten it with your normal hand tightening, whatever that is to you. All right, boys. I apologize if the audio is not great, but these bars, man, I should have cleaned them up a little bit. We rode last night. Had a good little ride around Mesa with Henry, Henry and the 420 boys. So we had a good time there. But let's see if I can put this down a little bit. Some bros doing yard work. All right. All right. But man, these bars are significantly lighter than the chromoly bars I was riding, so there is a lot to get used to when you pull up. The good thing is, before I had my stem all the way dropped and the stack on top with the 6.75 bars. These are 6-inch, so I just put the stack underneath, put this down on top, and it gives me the same height. So that's kind of nice. Windy today. I think we're gonna get a storm tonight. Happens a lot in summer in Arizona. All right, let's get you guys a different view of the sun hitting these bars. There you go. Wheelies nice, very light, very controllable. They feel good. One-handed wheelies, still got them. But very light, very balanced bars, easy to control. Let's head home, boys. See if I get yelled at for riding on the main street. Sometimes I get a lot of honks because of e-bikes. People really triggered on them, man. That's all right. I'm legal. All right. Here we go. Quick little ride around the block. Hope you guys get a good idea of what these bars look like on the Speedster from Supercross. The AMX 250 with the gears. I love it. I'm a 26 guy, man, but after riding this and seeing the gear options, it's hard to pick one gear and just go, yeah, that's what I ride all day.
So last week I got the bars in the mail. He sent a stem and the bars, and he sent some cruiser bars, yes, but they are actually the Pro Carbon Fiber Cruiser bars. They're matte, and so I needed to get a different stem for it, so he sent a stem. Super light, super cool, man. I'm really into it. Very stiff as far as like the handlebar feel. Carbon fiber bars, man, are light, dude. It's a definite mind trick when you pick them up and feel them. It almost feels like you're holding a piece of PVC plastic. It's so light, but cool feel. So the rise on them is what I'm looking for. I had enough room to put everything on, and I did order a bracket so that I can try and delete the shifter part of that and just connect it to the brake lever. I guess there's a way you can do that. I'm not a mountain bike guy, but people explained it to me, and I talked to Miles over at Average Joe's, and he ordered me the part. So we're gonna see if that works, but so far everything's working on this bike. I did ride it this weekend at my buddy Henry's ride through Mesa. I had a great time riding around Mesa with him. I'll put some footage here of that as well. But it got me thinking, man, does lighter bars matter? And I think they do. I think I can feel a huge difference in riding my bike. But I wanted to know like what the average my friends would feel. So at this ride that we went on this weekend, I took some Evil Alloy titanium bars out there and just asked, hey man, does anybody want to ride these for the ride tonight and tell me what you think? And my buddy Mario was like, dude, I'll try them out. And he's just learning wheelies. He just got into the big bike scene not long ago, so he's learning wheelies, and it was a kind of a big deal for him to try these out and just see like, hey man, what do you think about this? So you will see his reaction when we put these on. I'm going to put that now, and we can just talk about what do you think, man, does lighter bars matter? But here we are putting him on his bike and his first reaction. All right, we got my boy Mario. He's taking off his standard regular bars that he runs. I think those are S&Ms.
Yeah, just the raw perfect 10s.
All right, so he's going from 10s to 8s, but he's going to try the Evil Alloy titanium bars tonight.
So why are these things attached so well? That's a setup, huh, brother?
There you go. Feel those.
Super light.
Right? They're just air.
You know, they don't weigh nothing, dude.
We're gonna let him get those bars back on before the ride. We're out here at the A's Stadium in Mesa, Arizona. There you go.
No, it is.
Well, right when you throw it up, it's gonna like whoop.
What do you think, dude?
I like it. It feels lighter. For sure it feels lighter.
These look sick. It's gonna match great.
It feels light for sure though.
Well, so when I'm in actually fucking stretch out gear, dude, it'll be fucking way better too.
Let me try and get you to say all that without. Let me try and get you to say all that without cursing. What do you think?
This seems fantastic. This seems right, ideal. I can already feel how much lighter it is.
All right, let's go try wheelie.
basically cut the underside of it like
Ooh. Hey, somebody that has to chase them, it's already easier for me. Automatically. I don't know that I can tell a compliance difference.
Like the way they handle though?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, hey, I don't notice a difference in the height as far as pullback. Like that almost seems irrelevant now, the
Yeah.
height.
Yeah. We'll talk again at the break of the ride.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think. There you go, Mario. There it is. That's it, right? Okay, right where you're braking is your balance. So you're right where you need to be. There you go.
That scared the fucking piss out of me.
Yeah, dude, it will.
Hey, night and day.
Yeah.
And I'd like to chalk it up to I'm just practicing, right?
Right.
And progressing. But it honestly makes it feel okay. So when I got that 26-inch disc bike from Gilbert
Yeah.
and I practiced in the grass
Yeah.
and I finally unlocked the sensation
Yeah.
of being vertical
Yeah.
and pedaling through,
Yeah.
this is almost that
Good.
between the two.
You just keep riding them, keep vibing.
Is it because it's that much more controllable because there's that much mass?
There's probably a factor of how much lighter your front end is,
Right.
and some of it's going to be placebo
Okay.
because you're like extra
It's
adrenaline
bars,
because you're
man.
like titanium bars. So
Is there a logical reason why guys go from like the factory short bars that come on most of the wheelie bikes between Throne and SE? Is it just a preference thing, or is there a physical thing about throwing the bike up?
I think it's just preference. A lot. I mean,
Because
there's
honestly, on like your single speed bike, if you were to hypothetically put like a flat mountain bike bar on it,
Yeah.
you could still ride it.
yeah,
Same, you would just your technique of getting it there would change.
yeah. I mean, because you lose all. You got to find a sweet spot between torque. Because like, look, man, I'm standing up. Now these bars are right here. So if I needed to lift 200 pounds above my head, and I'm starting from here, that's taller than where you're starting out with a 27.5. So when you jump, wheelie or pull up, you're essentially doing a shrug. The higher your bars, the less leverage you have. The more comfort you feel. So it's counterproductive to wheelies and jumping to have taller bars on your BMX.
Okay.
But that goes out the window if you put some 10s on here and you wheelie down the road.
Right.
So it's all personal preference. I can just give you the basic physics.
Right.
But there you go. There's Mario's opinion. That's just a random dude that has been riding for 6 months. He says he can feel a difference. I think I can feel a difference in the lightness and the yanking of the bike. So if you have the coin and you are in the mood to upgrade your bike and you feel like that would be a big quality of life upgrade, I would definitely say go for it. The one thing to take into account with carbon though is in some of the titanium bars, some of them have an oversized clamping area, so you need a 31/8 stem. So factor that into the price. It's not just the price of the handlebars, but also the clamp that you might, or the stem you may have to purchase in order to run those, because some of them have an oversized clamping area. So make sure you're following that as well. All right, you guys, before I go, I want to thank Level 7 BMX for sponsoring this podcast. You can get a discount code using Copper State 26 over at Level 7 BMX. Follow that QR code and you can grab your next parts over there. And man, super thankful that they support the show. All right, you guys, here's some ride out footage. A lot of you ask, like, what's it like going on rides? And you're just curious if you live somewhere where there's not a lot of rides. This is just what it looks like, man. A couple casual people hanging out on a Friday night. I think there was about 60, 70 of us that showed up, and it's just a ride around town, man. Here you go. Check it out. Enjoy. If you like this kind of content, man, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It helps my motivation to keep doing this, but I'll be back next week regardless. I hope I've earned your sub, but if I haven't, I'll try again next week, dude. Like the video if you enjoyed it, but man, we'll talk to you soon. Take care.
There's Mario.
I was trying to make sure the truck was locked in.
Can I wheelie with this?
Yeah.
It'll stay?
Fuck yeah. Yeah, and if the stop is pretty angles.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my setup when I'm riding a strip bike.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like you saw that video of that dude cutting me off and getting into my lane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's my fucking insurance policy right there.
Right? Oh, thank you, dude. Good. Yeah. Hey, what's up, bro? Can I make it look? Hi, I'm friendly. Beautiful golf, man. That's so rad. Yeah. That's so rad. I'm gonna come over awkwardly so the camera can see how you have it. Yeah. That's pretty sick, dude. You just throw them in the like Carmagia, go. Right. Or what do you have, a square back? Yeah. Yeah. All right, Mario. Here we go. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, dude.
Cool, man.
I haven't ridden it like but a mile maybe. I've been riding with my daughter, but this is like the first like let me get out and wheelie where I'm not watching her and that kind of
How old's your daughter?
13.
Right, make sure that it's going to be 18 in November.
Dude, they grow so fast.
I don't have anything to do about it.
Yeah.
I brought her out a couple times. And in fact, one time when she was on punishment, I made her go out.
Yeah.
And you know, she rode, but she doesn't like the group. She doesn't like the traffic.
Chaos, yeah.
What's that?
The chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. There we go. I got new gears. Nice. I just have to spin out. I like that. It's like the third gear I've used tonight. Woo! Who's that, Abe? Abe! I had some pink, you know, where tuck bars. They were like 675, and these are 6. I was just trying to get more handlebar. Left. What's on your mind?
Had a new back tire for this thing since Black Friday.
Yeah?
And I lost a little like cat tongue finish on these hookworms.
Yeah.
And I thought I would just wear out this tire. It got smooth in the middle and I wanted it to be grippy because I was haul ass on this bike. I was like, all right, I'm going to burn up that tire over like 3 or 4 rides before I put the new one on.
Yeah.
And like 20 rides. This thing is fucking not dying.
That's great though.
It's awesome. I didn't realize how much life these tires have.
Yeah. That's value.
Yeah. I'm getting around like I was when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, no, they're not fucking my tires.
Right? Like backwards now. You're like, wait, these cost money.
I got a pretty good discount on Black Friday. Like I said, I thought it'd be 3 or 4 rides and this thing's ready to swap out. And, no, not at all.
That's great.
It's been a lot of fun actually.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know how close they just came. That's great. Yeah, dude, legends. Bro, you guys have no idea how close you just came, man. Yeah. I got it, dude. I'll show you guys. It's funny.
It ain't nothing new.
That was funny. I was like, you guys are so close.
That's straight up crossfire. Right?
Dude, I was like, oh.
Yeah, he doesn't even.
Rolling. All right, come in between you guys. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Good? Got it?
No.
Oh!
No.
So close, so close.
Okay, now we're back. I got that on camera too.
Start pedaling for you. I've been next, right?
Dude, my handlebars went bloop.
What I mean?
The framework. Turn right. Whoa, you good, big dog? Chain. Henry! Henry! Hold for a chain! You got a kid with a chain back there.
Got a what?
Chain came off.
Hold on, pull to the side.
Chain guy, chain guy. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Chain. Are you good? You got it fixed?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, cool. We'll roll again, dude. I didn't want to leave you was all. Yeah, we're good. You good? Yeah, dude, we're not gonna leave you. Just holler if that happens.
Shit, that was weird. It never happened before.
I just saw you like stop and you were like, your pedals are spinning. I didn't want you to get left.
Fuck all of you niggas. Ain't broke, they can't harvest you niggas. Oh shit, I gotta work to it, nigga.
What's up, dude? How are you? Here, I'll get a wheelie with this kid. Oh. There you go.
I tried grabbing my leg.
Grab right here, dude. Right. Oh, right. I thought he said ride. Man, I want a hot dog. Oh!
See? Always doing that. I know that they claim
I'm gonna come over here so they don't run into me.
Alright. Yeah, you ran into me once, and I was like, you better stay away from me tonight.
You got Allen, bro? Mom,
Stop to help the guy.
you got Allen?
I don't have any.
You got Allen, anybody? You got, can I borrow it real quick, bro? My bars are moving. Oh, yeah.
Shit comes in handy, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Killed it bet on my phone, and I'm only 24, but bitch, I've been through it all. I got so many hits, can't remember them all. While I'm taking the shit, look at the plaques on the wall. Y'all just sit back, get your keys back, keep on acting like you did that. Got no respect, but nobody uses faking lies. Can we really who you say you are? Pick up the past, there ain't no slowing me up. Get the fuck out my face, can you stop blowing me up? Cause my time is expensive, 1 million sentence. Bought a new car for you, woke up for breakfast, yeah. Cause they ain't never seen me fall under pressure. They ain't never ever seen me fall, nah, never. Always keep one up on them cause I'm too clever. I will never ever sell my soul, nah, never. Cause I've been on the road, I quit acting like you've been with me this whole time. Cause I've been on the road, I quit acting like you've been with me this whole time. Yeah, where you been? When it was time to do some work and put it in. I just be laughing when I see them, look at them. Leave when I lose and pop back up soon as I win. You ain't my day one and I know you not my friend, so I can't judge you when you do some phony shit. Like you really down with me, cause staying low, you start with thin. I seen it money over power that love and turn it 10. But they ain't stop me, I just kept going up. Took it on the chin. I wish every time they said I was full, I make the M. Fuck around, be rich as Jeff Bezos. Say it again. Never lose, I go overtime on them. Stay in that gym. Let's get.
Tool guy, tool guy.
Yes, they got it fixed.
I forgot who gave me the tools.
Be wrong yet you feel like a child. I can get on a jet alone. I don't need no extra baggage. This shit turn me to a savage. I got baggage in my neck. You try to fashion, I won't crash. And I'm supposed to be sober, but some kind of way I just keep getting loaded. It's gonna take more than some pressure to fall me. Try as hard as I can, but every money's out of my hands. I ain't running out these bands for nothing or no one. She say I'm a dog, but it takes on a low one. Been going hard by myself. I don't need no love. Cause I ain't never seen them before. Never seen before, nah, never. Always keep on up, cause I'm true. I will never ever sell my soul, nah, never. Cause all they on the road, they on the road. Quit acting like you been with me this whole time. Cause all they on the road, they on the road. Quit acting like you been with me this whole time.
Who loaned me tools? Who loaned me tools? I got your tools if you loan them to me. All right. Thank you, bro. I have my glasses on, dude, so I'm like... Train!